Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so I have the same outfit on because I literally just vlogged my how Ellie's doing and stuff. I want this vlog to be about my costochondritis and how I got it. I might end up repeating myself in different vlogs because my memory isn't great right now, and that is due to the chemotherapy and everything. So I've been very sick. I have cancer, and I had diverticulitis, and I've been in and out of the hospital nonstop for a year straight. Almost a year straight. I gotta say, I think June was the last time that I ended up in the hospital. Thank God. It may have been a little earlier than that. May maybe. Um, but all throughout my chemo treatment, I was in and out of the hospital. I had a really bad year, but I started my chemo treatment October 19th, 2015, and by the end of November, I had weekly chemo treatments, and 3 weeks I had one chemo, and then 1 week I had two. So it'd be the first week I had two chemo treatments, two different chemos, and the second, third, and fourth week were one chemo treatment. So anyway, probably by about the second round, also known as it would have been the fifth treatment, my chest started getting really tight and sore, and I kept telling them and telling them and telling them, but we thought it was heartburn. But I took every heartburn medication under the sun. Literally, prescription strength, extra prescription strength. I have it all right here. I have ranitidine, Prilosec, Tums, milk of magnesia, you name it, I took it. It did not help. Nothing helped. The only thing that helped was Percocet. And the doctor's like, if you have that bad of heartburn, Percocet's going to make it worse. I go, well, Percocet's the only thing that's making it better. So, and I'm not a medicine taker. I hate taking medication. Always have, always will. Well, now I'm on permanent medication. Thank you, chemo. Anyway, so it's been hurting, and every week I tell them it just really, really hurts. It gets to the point where I am crying in extreme pain, grabbing my chest, feeling like I have a heart attack. Soon as I say I'm having chest pain, down to the ER I go, because where I get chemo is connected to our hospital. So down to the ER they wheel me. Chest x-ray, chest CT, heart monitor, they check for heart attack, everything, EKG, you name it, they do. And this happened almost weekly. And I'm like, something's going on. And they were starting to make it sound like it was in my head. Well, when chemo was done, I went to the allergist. I'm like, well, maybe it's allergies. And the allergist is like, it sounds like allergies. And they kept giving me the PFT, the pulmonary function test. And I could blow out fine, but he said that I was still very inflamed in my chest. And I'm like, I know that, but it's not allergies, because the one good thing that chemo gave me was no more allergies, like no more allergy symptoms. And believe it or not, that happened, which was really weird because I was taking allergy medicine non-stop before I got chemo, and I don't take it now. Anyway, so, months of them beating on my back to try and clear up my lung and try and do all this. Nothing was working. I went to a cardiologist. I went to the allergist. Finally, I'm like, something's got to give. So I went to my doctor. Mind you, I've been going to my doctor this whole time, but not my actual doctor. I've been seeing different people in his practice. So I went to him, and he pressed on my chest, and I'm like, that really hurts, like right in here. And I was crying. He's like, I am so sorry. He goes, I think you have costochondritis, which is an inflammation of the cartilage in between your breastbone and your rib cage. And I'm like, well, that would explain a lot of things, I guess, because he explained everything. And I'm like, it's very tender and it hurts. It feels like I'm having a heart attack. Feels like I'm dying. I can't even go back to work because I can't lift kids. I can't hold kids. I can't move much without feeling like I'm having a heart attack. I can't lift my arms. And he's like, well, it should heal on its own. But before I went to him, we did set up a pulmonology appointment. So I went to the pulmonologist afterwards, and I told him that this was a couple weeks later that my doctor had said that he thinks that I have costochondritis. So he examined me and pressed on my chest, and it hurt so bad. I was crying. He's having me do all these pushes. I'm not going to do it because I try not to use my arms much, and I'll explain that in a minute. But pushing like this, and he would push against me, and I got to try to push his arm. And the same with my elbow. I would have to try and push his hand back, and he was pushing it forward. And it just kills to do that. It hurts right now to talk. Seriously, it's like I can point to where it hurts. Right here. Right here. Sometimes it's down in here. Like it's a little bit down here, but right now it's right here. So I'm like, okay, so what's going on? And he says, well, you also have pectus excavatum. Okay, what's that? And he told me that it is where my breastbone is concaved. And because it is concaved, it is constantly rubbing the cartilage in between the breastbone and the rib cage. So therefore, because it became inflamed with chemotherapy, it's never going to heal. Because he said every little movement I do with my arms, hugging my daughter, lifting, as long as I don't lift my shoulder area, anything that upper arms, if I move my lower arms, it's not as bad. But everything will affect it and gonna make it worse. It's just, and I'm like, so what does that mean? He goes, you're gonna be permanently disabled. And I'm like, oh. So you're telling me I'm never gonna be able to work again? And he said, pretty much. So, I mean, if I do computer work at home, but I'm not good on the computer. So I can work from home, but there's nothing really that I can do because I'm not trained for things. So, yep, and I'm on constant pain meds, and I'm on medication that is for sciatic nerve damage and stuff, because I also have nerve damage from chemotherapy. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on what to do if you get diagnosed with cancer. So, I don't know when I'm going to be doing that, but I will be doing that. So, thanks for watching, and that's my story. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe to wherever it is on your machine, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.